Hello everyone, this is Vikas Video from Leotech. In this video, I'm going to provide a tutorial for people who are coming from PC or Windows operating system. I will show you the difference between both and translate exactly what options do you get in Mac same as Windows PC. I will appreciate if you guys can give a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section what content you guys are looking for so I can make a video or tutorial on that topic. This should be the basic introduction to Mac for everybody, so let's go and explore. So here we are. This is the desktop. I'm in the desktop of Mac right now. Okay, so first of all, I would like to discuss about the search menu that you have in the Windows PC, and in Mac you have Apple menu, which is called Apple menu here. So if you remember, in the Windows PC you go right click on the My Computer and go to the properties. Okay, so this will be the first comparison. That in the Mac, what you will do is you will just go and click on about this Mac and you will have the same result like properties in Windows PC. So here you can see the memory, the RAM, okay, the processor, and what else, the serial number. Okay, so if you want a detailed system report, you can also have that by clicking system report, and here you guys can have like a long listing relevant to your computer. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and check all this if required, and if no, you can just go ahead and click on the red button, which is close. Okay, so the next option here is display. Again, you can have a display information, what display you have in the Mac. For me, it's HD Graphics 6000. Okay, so the next section is storage. Here you can have the detailed information about your consumption and how much hard drive you have. This is the system properties of a Mac. Okay, but then the term is changed and it's called about this Mac instead of properties. So the next option that I will discuss is system preference, which is equivalent to control panel in Windows PC. So if you click on it, these are the options that you'll get where you can play around with sounds, with printers. You can add printers, all right, and then you can add your users if multiple people are using your computer, as well as this is Spotlight. We'll be discussing this Spotlight shortly. Screen time, the screensaver or something, you know. So I would urge you guys to go ahead and explore these options. It's same as control panel in Windows computers. Okay, so this is the control panel in Mac. The next option, if you click on about this Mac, is App Store, then recent items. Okay, whatever you have recently visited or opened the items. So the next option is force quit. This will close the Finder. Okay, and then of course you have an option for sleep, restart, shutdown, lock, and then log out. So these are the options that you guys will be looking often, because from time to time you guys will come and do the shutdown, restart, or whatever. Okay, so this is the Apple menu and system preference we just discussed. The next option that I want to discuss is this top right corner, the magnifying glass, if you guys can see. Okay, this is called Spotlight. I just showed you there in system preferences as well. Here, this is the Spotlight. Okay, this is the settings of Spotlight. I'll be discussing this shortly. But what is this Spotlight? Spotlight is basically a search through entire system. It's basically equivalent to search in the start menu of a Windows PC. So when you click on the Windows PC or start menu, in the bottom you will be looking at search, where you can just search any item, any Word file or whatever, and then it will give you a search. And this is how you do it in the Mac. In the Mac, it's called Spotlight search. So you can go ahead and click on magnifying glass, or you can just press Command plus Shift and you will still be having a Spotlight. Okay, so in my case, if I'll just go ahead and type VirtualBox, here you go, it will come up with the results, and you can just go ahead and click or search whatever you want. For me, if I'll go with Word file, here we go. So this is the Spotlight is basically a search. Okay, so this is how you will just navigate from files to files or files to folder, whatever you want, and you will just navigate quickly instead of like searching. Okay, the next would be toolbar. You can see these toolbars here in the bottom. Basically this is also a toolbar, same as a Windows PC toolbars, but it just looks different. We call it dock. In Apple we will just call it dock. Okay, now we'll have options for the dock as well, where you can just expand, or you can just make it bigger, smaller, whatever. Okay, by the way, we will also have one icon here for system preference here. Instead of going there, you can just go ahead and click on system preference from here. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and close it. So this is the toolbar kind of thing, where you can just put your favorite applications here. This is a Finder. This is the Safari. Safari is same as like Internet Explorer, but in Mac we'll call it Safari. And you can also download Google Chrome if you want, if you're more comfortable using Google Chrome. And then the calendar, and then notes, photos, FaceTime. So these are the options. These are the applications that you guys can put in the dock. These are the applications which you use frequently. So if I want to get rid of anything, for example, I want to get rid of calendar from the dock, all what you need to do is, or you can just right click, go to options and remove from dock, or you can just drag it, and you have to wait for this remove thing. As soon as you just release the button, it vanished. So this is how you will remove it, or you will remove the applications from the dock. Okay, for example, I want to put it back, so I'll just go ahead and type calendar. Okay, and just drag it back to the dock. I hope this is that simple. Okay, so the next I'll be talking about Safari, which is Internet Explorer kind of thing. Okay, this is a browser. There is nothing much new about it actually, so you can just go ahead and Google.com, whatever. So I just want to give you an idea what Safari does. It just basically does the same thing as Internet Explorer. So the next thing I'll be talking about App Store, where you can install the applications, which will be most of them will be paid, but yes, there are some free applications as well. Okay, for example, if you just go and click on categories, you guys can search as per the category, and there will be paid and there will be of course free applications as well. Okay, so for example, I'll just go ahead and click productivity. For the new users on Mac, I would urge you guys to click on these and just explore. So these are the free applications that you guys can get, which is just join for Zoom meetings. Of course, this is always already installed. The Keynote, the Pages, and Numbers. A Keynote is basically an equivalent to Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, the Pages is like Microsoft Word, and the Numbers is equivalent to Microsoft Excel. You guys can see that I have installed Microsoft Word and Excel as well. If you don't have Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Office overall, Mac still covered your requirements in terms of Keynotes, Pages, and Numbers, and it does the same thing which will do Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel. So the next I will be talking about Finder, which is in the bottom corner in the dock section. So here we are. Once you click on it, it will give you where exactly you guys are right now. It's same as Windows Explorer in Microsoft Windows. So if you click on it, you will have your documents, downloads, music, pictures, and all those folders, which is also in the Microsoft Windows, and you guys are very familiar with that. So, and then you have some favorite sections like desktop, documents, Creative Cloud files. This is not by default, but you can just put it on. And if you really want to add some more locations, you know that this is not a full list of files where I can navigate to. So in order to do that, you just have to go to Finder, click on Preference, and then go to Sidebar, and you will have all your options. For example, AirDrop, there we go, like movies and pictures, iCloud, whatever, you know, whatever you want, you can just go ahead and click it, and you guys will be able to see all those options like here on the left side. You guys will be wondering that where is my computer in the Mac, because we are so addicted to my computer and in Microsoft Windows, and it is always, whenever we open Microsoft Windows Explorer, we always have that on the left side. So basically, this My Mac is my computer. By default, this My Mac or hard drive is not on the desktop by default. When you install a new Mac operating system, you will not be able to find this on the desktop. The desktop will be completely empty. So in order to find this My Mac or place it on the desktop, you guys have to go to Finder and then click on Preferences. And as soon as you go to Preference, click on General, and this is how it looks like by default. So you just have to click on hard disk, so this will appear on the desktop. Okay, and whenever you open a Finder, this is the option, what do you really want to see by default. I have selected my user account, but you guys can select desktop or documents, whatever you like. So for example, if I'll just click on desktop and then I will just go ahead and click on Finder, you'll be able to see my desktop and the default section. So I will go back and I will just go to Preference and I will select my user account, because I prefer to see my user folder on the by default. So the next thing I'll be talking about something which is not really an important thing to discuss, but since you guys are new to Mac, so I want you guys, this is the minimize button and this is the maximize button. The only difference between maximizing in Windows and Mac are these options. So as soon as you just put your cursor on top of the maximize button, you will be able to see three options: tile windows, to right of the screen, left of the screen, or you want enter a full screen. Okay, so if I'll just click on full screen, this is how it is. So it happens, it just maximizes to the full extent. So finally, I'll be talking about changing the background in Mac. It's very simple and it's almost same like Microsoft Windows. You just need to right click and go to change desktop background. In Microsoft Windows, you guys will be having change display settings or something like that. Okay, these are the default options and default wallpapers you got in Mac operating system. You guys can select whatever suits you and whatever you like, but if you have your own wallpapers, you can just go ahead and click on those. By default, these pictures and wallpapers, it will not be appearing here, but you can add them as per your need. You can just go ahead and click on this plus button and navigate to your folders where the wallpapers are, and then they just choose. So this is how you will change the backgrounds, and you guys can check it out. Screensaver, whatever suits you, you guys can go ahead and explore what actually it does. I am not very big fan of a screensaver, so I don't really need it or I don't really use it, but if you guys are, then go ahead and don't be scared of exploring it. I would urge you guys not to be scared of making changes and playing around in your Mac. There will be nothing which can go wrong and you may mess up your Mac. Even if it happens, there is always a way to reinstall or recover. Guys, if you have any questions or suggestions from those who are new to Mac and switches recently from Windows to OS, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will be glad to help and make those tutorials for you guys. That's pretty much all I have it for you today. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, I will appreciate a thumbs up on the YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more technology tips and tutorials. It's Waqas Khan from Leutech, signing off. Peace.